Hey guys, I thought I'd do a little backyard tour, some of the old and some of the new stuff, and some of the chaos of this year. For those who've been around or so, remember my fiber optic elephant here. I don't have it turned on right now, but that one's got the optics on it, some little barrels. Some of the chaos that I've had in the backyard is another one of those fiber optic leaves without the fiber optics. Got stuff laying all over the place right now. We got skulls ready for Halloween. Some of my keeper ones or so. I've got the barrel and the plant, my original plant stuff, Cocopelli. A whole bunch more Halloween down on the bottom here. And some of the Halloween and one of the stumps that I'm just waiting to be sold as a planter or whatever it goes as. My log bench with my live edge top, and the cat and the frog or so with the acid stains. A bunch of the maple leaf styles. One of the coffee, or the, I guess a coffee table would be the right term, or side table, whatever, with the concrete top, acid stain. My onion garden that the squirrels have collapsed on me because they decided to try and bury their nuts in it, and some more concrete stuff underneath or so. And I've got one of the another one of the logs. This log here is acid stain along with the top, and the pig that's on top of it are so all acid stain. Some of the silhouette ducks that I've got leftovers. Some of my garden plants have gotten out of control this year. One of the fountains that I made last year. Again, there's more stuff's buried everywhere, so I got more leaves. These are the natural leaves or so, and the moon, and the nunchucks I've got kind of hidden behind my potato vines. They've taken over this year. The planter, the succulent planter bowl, log. Swing back, try not to walk into anything backwards. So another one of these coffee tables, and I've got the barrel tables or so. I've got a grasshopper and an elephant on top of it or so. I got another one of those barrel bars over here. Not a whole lot of demand. People just don't have the money this year, so those things are kind of sitting. So I'm just sort of building up some inventory, I guess, this year. I haven't really pushed it because I know the market isn't really there. Another barrel from the past. Backyard, I guess I walk by this, so close up. I'm actually about 4 feet away from one of the elephant ear plants from last year that I kept over. Another one over here. More of the nunchucks, the small ones. You see a lot of leaves or so. Leaves are usually popular, but this year nothing's. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Nothing's really moving much. Got a lot of stuff getting ready for Halloween or so. Pumpkins. I got a lot of stuff I have to paint. And the benches and stuff like that. A whole bunch of the paws and that type of thing. Last year's leftovers sort of tucked in the corner there with more of the Halloween stuff. Bird baths. As I just took a really horrible picture of this earlier. This is one of the acid stain things that I just did about maybe an hour ago. It needs to dry up a little bit, and I'll put the sealer on tomorrow. Some more plugs for the tops of them. My rock barrel turned out pretty good, so I'll see what it does. I'm not too worried about the inside. I see some runs and stuff like that, but it's going to be buried in other stuff. And my drain hole that I did with the threads, we'll see how that all works out. In the backyard, I've got another beaver and lots of Cocopellis everywhere. Some leaves, more of the small stuff. My didgeridoos, those are my originals from the backyard. Those ones don't have duplicates of, so those are now going on, I guess, about 6-7 years old. Paint's holding up nicely. The problems I had with the Varathane changeover last year, so it caused me a lot of grief. Really perturbed me, would be the right word or so. You can see the hazing on it from their product change. Anyways, that's in the past. So got a nunchuck. I just realized it's falling over in the back there. He's leaning into the mulch. Past my hammock pole there. More of the leaves and pigs and Cocopellis, and I got more leaves on the fence. I'll swing back to that one. That was my 3-color fall color, the yellow, red, and green. Then I've got more little things or so, more of the wagons, and the frog and the fly, and my actual bird bath that I keep for the backyard. Better view here of the elephant ear plants or so from this direction. There's the big one that I've got in my big Popeye air conditioner. And then the one that I got a leaf that I got to take off. That's it's starting to get cool. It's supposed to be 13 degrees Celsius tonight, so a lot of things are going to take a beating tonight for my plants. So I figure this is my last chance to really get a good view of the gardens. Take you over by the pond. Actually, I'll show you this. Put a coleus in this here. Changed up my plants. There is a water pump and a planter in there, and there's actually one of the large enough trucks that you can barely see because this thing has just exploded this year. The Dusty Millers down the bottom usually get to be, these are about 18 inches tall now or so, and the coleus I've never experienced one ever grow to this size. Like this has got to be, the top of the flower thing's got to be 4 feet off the ground. Like it's huge. The pond or so is kind of buried in this here, so the plants in the pond did go okay or so around it, so the stuff in the pond didn't do so hot. Again, there's concrete stuff hidden in here everywhere. I've got my black taro in here, so in the water plant. It's finally starting to get a little bit bigger. It struggled this year, and so did my water hyacinths. Or so you can see all the browning on the leaves. They didn't flower this year at all. I don't know what happened there. Didn't like the pond this year. Nothing's changed, but they didn't like the pond. Another one of the wagons tucked into the corner, and some of the big leaves, and it's hard to see all this from a distance. My big Cocopelli in the back. I got more of the sun and moon on the fence. I want to put some more things on the fence back there, but I can't get to it, so it's a bit challenging. My hanging baskets have gotten out of control. A lot of my plants have gotten out of control this year because of the nice moisture we've had this year. Been a relatively humid season. Let's see if I missed anything on my original leaf that I made, I guess, beginning of last year. Or was it the year before? It was the year before. But anyways, a while back. But just to give you guys a little tour, I got a lot more out front or so, but it's too noisy with the traffic to be able to videotape that and to be able to hear anything. So, anyways, just a little glimpse into my crazy world of cement stuff. See you later.